Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Mission Workshop Reviews, where I buy and test all the gear so you don't have to. And today we're going to be doing another installment of this channel's recurring segment, Mission Workshop Reviews Fabrics. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mission Workshop's proprietary and newest fabric, HT500. HT500 stands for High Tenacity 500. The 500 is the denier. Think of it like a thread count. So Cordura on Mission Workshop is a 1000. The VX is a 1000. The black camo is a 500. And the wax canvas doesn't really have a denier ranking. That's just a 10-ounce canvas. So I have a product of theirs that comes in HT500. This is the Mission Workshop Helmsman. And I'm going to be honest, my first and lasting impressions of HT500 is I don't like it. I thought a while about how I could describe what this fabric is like. And the best metaphor I could think of is, think back to when you were in a middle school play and you needed to create a thunder and lightning type sound behind stage. And at least in my middle school, I remember our play director would use a long piece of aluminum, and we get two students and we'd shake it back and forth. That's what HT500 reminds me of. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see if you can hear this. It's just a very crunchy feel to it. It feels synthetic. Now, I understand Cordura is synthetic, but Cordura really mimics canvas in a lot of ways. And I'm not wholly against synthetic materials at all. I own lots of Mission Workshop apparel that's synthetic. And even though I'm a natural fabrics type of guy, a lot of their stuff has really brought me over onto the synthetics train. So I'm not purely anti-synthetics at all. But I guess I am anti-synthetics feeling if I don't really understand why it feels that way, or why it needed to be this way. Like, for example, what was wrong with Cordura? They say that HT500 is lightweight, and perhaps, inch for inch, pound for pound, it is lighter weight than Cordura. But if you look on their own specs on their website, an HT500 sanction and a Cordura sanction, at least according to them, weigh the same. I haven't personally been able to do a side-by-side weight comparison between a Cordura bag and a HT500 bag, but I just can't really see the difference. Another viewer actually contacted me about HT500, so this is unverified by me, but they actually told me they had an HT500 sanction, and the back portion where the deluxe waist belt slides in is made out of HT500, and it actually ruined a couple of his shirts. The material was very rough, and it scratched up his shirts. And he told me the Mission Workshop, excellent customer service, they gave him a different bag that was not made out of HT500. Now, to the touch, this fabric doesn't feel rough at all. It does feel lightweight. I will say that. It does feel thinner than Cordura, but I don't think you're going to be getting an overall weight savings on your pack. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, another benefit of this that they list is because it's sprayed with like a polyurethane coating, which does help weatherproofness. It is supposed to become tarnished or patinaed and get a nice, unique look in the same way wax canvas does. Well, my initial thought was, if you want a nice waxed canvas type look, get the waxed canvas version. That was my thought. I don't know. I don't think this is any more or less weatherproof than their other products. I don't really see an advantage in that. I think the one takeaway is they do have a wider range of colors in HT500. So I think perhaps the dyeing process or the availability in colors process is broader for their HT500 products than it is for Cordura. So that may be why they moved to it. And I should also mention HT500 products are more expensive than regular Cordura, but they're going to be less expensive than the VX. Now, if you take a look at the sanction, that's a perfect example. They even gave a lot of it the VX upgrades. For example, the HT500 sanction has the Archive clasps like the VX, but you're going to get it in at a cheaper middle range. But the fabric itself does cost more. For example, if you were to buy one of their cell pouches, a regular Cordura cell pouch is going to be about $4 or $5 less than their HT500, which is going to be less than their Wax Canvas and their VX. So it's kind of like a quote-unquote upgrade, but unless the only way I could really see getting an HT500 bag over the Cordura version is basically in something like the sanction, where you can't afford or don't want to spend the money on the VX, but you really like the Archive closure system. Then I could understand going with the HT500 fabric. But to be honest, if you're spending over $200 for a backpack anyway, just save up a little more and get the VX. I think their VX products are just top of the line, no comparison. I always go VX on any of my packs whenever I can, with very few exceptions. So, all right, everyone. That's Mission Workshop's new proprietary HT High Tenacity 500 fabric on their bags. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you have any questions about this or any of my other reviews, go ahead and leave a comment. I always reply. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you've been watching, please subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more reviews I can bring you. So thanks again. This was another segment of Mission Workshop Reviews Fabrics, and I'll see you guys next time.